Hang down your head.
You have to sing loud. Sing it loud.
Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Turkey. Poor boy, you're bound to die. Lives on Grandma's farmyard, trying to stay out of sight. Wishing everyone was a vegetarian, 'cause he's gonna be dinner tonight. Hang down your head, Tom Turkey. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Turkey. Poor boy, you're bound to die. Tries to try from last year, but this year was too late. He's the only turkey left on the whole farm. He'll be served on the dinner plate. Hang down your head, Tom Turkey. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Turkey. Poor boy, you're bound to die. This time tomorrow, recon where I'll be, sitting on someone's table while they make a feast out of me. Hang down your head, Tom Turkey. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Turkey. Poor boy, you're bound to die. Oh, one more time.
No.
Hang down your head, Tom Turkey. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Turkey. Poor boy, you're bound to die. Poor boy, you're bound to die. Poor boy, you're bound to die.
That was interesting.
Well, here we are. It's time for another hunting season. Elliot's having his cereal. I'm having a pre-game donut. And hopefully we'll see a big buck today. That's the goal, shoot a big buck. Are you ready?
Yeah, but don't shoot another tiny one.
Yeah, funny.
Right around 12:30.
Did you see
Getting ready
Georgia.
to leave for
Georgia Tech last night in 8 overtimes?
8 overtimes.
44,
getting ready to
42.
leave for first day.
Forgot about that.
Say hi, Kiki. Hi, Kiki. Hi.
They're done.
I have no idea. I just saw it this morning.
Now we're getting packed up. I'm going with Dad this morning.
I can't believe he's going with his dad this morning and letting me by myself.
Oh my gosh, this bag weighs.
Say hi, Kiki.
Put his thermos and stuff in there too.
I love Kiki. We'll see you when you're out in the woods.
And then
See you when you're out in the woods.
There's a hunting kitty.
get you ready for deer
Ready
season.
for deer season.
I already showed them the kitty.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be warm enough?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kitty.
How warm is it? You know?
Probably in the 30s.
No.
20s.
No, it's 17 out.
Oh, I was close. I said the 20s, so.
It's gonna be cold this morning. It's gonna be a cold buggy ride.
I know it's gonna be a cold buggy ride. I hate the buggy rides.
Any words of wisdom?
No. Get a deer.
Ooh, who are you going with this morning?
Pew pew.
Which one of us?
Dad.
You're not going with me. I can't believe it.
It'll be okay.
Brought your dad good luck last year. He got that great big 6 point.
Yeah.
Keep laughing.
You think he'll do it again?
Yeah.
Well, it's about 7:45. We've had a pretty good morning so far. We've seen, I don't know, 12 deer, 1 coyote, 2 of the deer were bucks. One of the bucks was a shooter, but I couldn't get a shot at him because he just never stopped. Feeling pretty good about today. Got my helper with me. He's on high alert looking for deer. We had 4 deer come out through right there, and one of them ran right past my stand right there. It's pretty exciting.
They're getting chased by a coyote.
That's right, they were getting chased by a coyote.
That was cool to see.
Any words of wisdom, young hunter? Anything?
No.
Hey, look at me. We just finished getting all the stuff out of my stand. I got a buck. Now Elliot and I are going to drive the rhino or the buggy down to get it.
Yep.
Did I make a good shot?
Yeah. Can I video the way there?
Sure.
Here we go. Going for a ride. It's gonna be bumpy. Trying to keep it as steady as I can. But it's gonna be pretty bumpy. Why are you running over everything? Are you trying to run over all the trees?
about as far as we're gonna go.
And we're here. Okay, let's head over to the deer.
Try to walk a little steady.
Here we go, guys. We gotta take that buck all the way over there and drag it all the way back to the buggy. Place is deadly. So much rugged terrain. And we are here. What you're about to see is a bloody mess. So here it is. Nice 9-point buck. That's just gross. It looks like he's doing the butt drag. Got a long ways to go. Well, I'll meet you there.
Here in my stand, just seeing if I see anything. Ellie didn't come down in today, so I figured I would come up here for a little bit and then do some walking in the woods. Lots of action yesterday. I got one about 8:30. Phil hit one shortly thereafter. I got mine. Dad passed up an 8-point. Mark got a real nice buck. Fred got a buck. There's just lots of good shooting yesterday. Hoping that carries over to today so that Dad and Phil can get one. But if they don't, we'll try to get out there, walk a little bit, stir things up some. But yeah, it's cold morning. It's only 17 degrees out right now. Got my heater going. So staying nice and toasty here in my stand. But I know as soon as I step away, it's going to be pretty chilly. Snow's supposed to be rolling in tomorrow, and snow the rest of the week. So should be a pretty white ground here over the next few days. But yeah, I'll keep you posted as the hunt goes on. Hopefully Dad gets one. Hopefully Phil gets one. And yeah, hopefully we see lots of deer today. Well, there's not much happening this morning. Sat up in the stand for a few hours. Didn't see anything. Dad hasn't seen anything. Phil saw 4. So I decided to leave my stand and we're going to do some walking. Try to get some stuff stirred up here this morning before we make our way over to Alex's stand so we can sit and watch the Steeler game while we hunt. Well, it's day 3. We're sitting up in Alex's stand looking for some deer. It's about 8:30 in the morning. We haven't seen anything yet. But we have the good luck charm with us today. He's sitting right there. He's been showing us rubber band magic tricks all morning.
He's just been a joy.
Any words, Elliot? Show us one of your tricks. Show us how you make the rubber band go over your thumb. Or through your thumb.
That one? Okay. Don't video this part.
Oh, he's got to turn around because we can't see how the trick's done. Alright, there you go.
That's it. Smoke.
Wasn't that impressive?
I didn't even see it.
It was so quick you couldn't even see it. Yeah. It's been an hour and a half of that.
Do this one too.
Oh, we got another one.
So I'm gonna make this rubber band move over to this one. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Another impressive one. Yep. The things that he does in the deer stand.
I'm just trying to pass time, okay?
Pass time by watching for deer. And me. I got something to say. Oh, the bone collector has something.
I got a come here deer cigar out to try to overcompensate for Rubber Band Man. It hasn't worked yet, but I'm hoping it's going to soon.
That's your new name, Rubber Band Man. Alright. Well, it's the morning of day 4. We just got back here in the woods. We were a little later here this morning. It's about 7:30. Dad just dropped me off here above my stand. He's heading down to his. Phil's going into his. We got a fresh blanket of snow here this morning. Nice, crisp, cool morning. It just has that feeling that it's going to be a good day today. So I'm going to go down and sit in my stand for a couple hours, see if I can see anything, and then around 9:30 I'm going to get out and start walking around and try to get things stirred up. But like I said, it just has that feeling that today's going to be a good day, and hopefully by the end of the day we're taking a couple deer out of here. All right. Well, the deer were not moving this morning like we were hoping, even though I just saw 4 deer just come up past my stand. And 2 went out when I was walking down into my stand this morning, but they just don't seem to be moving as much as we were hoping to see them moving. So I left my stand. I'm now walking up over into the clear cut above my stand. I'm gonna zigzag my way down through that, probably catch up with Jeff and Ken, and then head over to the clear cut above Phil's stand, zigzag down through that, and then head down over to Dad's and have lunch, and then we'll see what the afternoon holds. But right now, it's just gotta get through this clear cut. So I just left Dad's stand. Just had lunch. Got a little rested up. Just finished a 2-mile walk before lunch. Yielded 3 deer on it. Nothing came out to them. As you can see, the snow is really starting to come down now. We're supposed to get about 1 inch of snow here this afternoon. It's going to make things really white around here. But now I'm back out and doing another walk. We're going to go up here. I'm going to walk this ridge line out across here, try to chase something down over the hill, and then go out through game lands, and then come out through the bottom, back over to Dad's stand, and hopefully we can get something moving on this one, more so than I did on the last drive. So, but yeah, that's the game plan here for this afternoon. We're just gonna try to get some more movement, do this little walk, and enjoy some scenery. It's just absolutely gorgeous out here with all this snow coming down. Ooh. And I just saw a deer. 2 of them. 3. Go figure. And they're going up the hill. Oh well. 4, 5. Let's see if I can zoom in on them. Well, there's a total of 7 of them there. I know it was probably kind of hard to see them. Ooh, I'm really zoomed in here. Let me zoom. Whoa, there we go. I'm sure it was probably kind of hard to see them going up there, but and we'll go up on that side hill and see if we can chase them back down. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, day 5. I am out here in the garage. Dad, he went back behind the house. He's sitting in the stand back there with a nice fire going, hoping that he can get a shot at that big one that was in our yard there Monday or Saturday morning. But I decided to hang back this morning. I got a deer I got to cut up. This guy right here. We're going to get him all packaged up and into the freezer so that he can make the trip back to Florida with us here this weekend. But that's what I plan on doing here this morning. Dad's back behind the house. Once we get this thing cut up, we will be joining him back there. Stay tuned. We are back at it. I got my deer all cut up and now it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I got my trusty sidekick with me. We're gonna do a few little walks for Dad. We're gonna try to put some deer over to him. He's in the stand behind the house still. Got a real cozy fire going back there. But me and Elliot are out doing the hard work. What did we just see?
4 deer.
We just saw 4 deer and we haven't even started our hike into the woods yet.
Nope.
So that's good signs. So the first one we're gonna do the thorns across from Mom and Dad's house, and then we're gonna go walk up the railroad grade
We're going up
and try to chase some deer back over onto the other side of the creek. And then we're gonna go through the treetops that are up on top of where Dad stands at.
You never said we were going to the railroad.
Any words?
No.
No words? No words from the trusty sidekick. Oh, good morning. It is day 6. We are back out here again. We've probably got about 4 or 5 inches of snow overnight. Real windy today, but I feel like the deer are going to be moving. We've already seen 6 driving in. It just has that feeling that you're going to see a lot of deer today. They're going to be on the move with all this snow, fresh powder laying on the ground. But yeah, we're going to go up. I'm going to go up and sit in my stand for a little bit, and then probably about 10 o'clock I'm going to get out and start walking around, get things moving. This is just one of those days that you see a lot of deer just walking around. So that's the plan today. Get these things up out of their beds, get them scattered all over the place, and maybe we'll chase one down over to Dad. He's down at his stand there this morning. But yeah, it's got that feeling. Had that feeling a couple days ago, and I chased a buck out to Phil. So let's do it again today. Well, this morning was uneventful, unless you like watching snow and listening to the wind and having snow pelt you in the eyeballs. Nothing was moving this morning. As the wind started picking up, I kind of expect that was going to happen. So I ran out of gas at my stove and decided I'm going to start walking. So I am walking out here to the hump and go in through the old clear cut past Snorky's stand, drop down over to the rock and take the bottom out to Dad. That should turn up at least a couple deer, I hope anyway, but with this snow and wind, they're just going to be bedded down, and unless you step on them, they're not going to go anywhere. So hopefully we step on them. But as you can see, everything is really snow covered. Lunchtime.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for my sandwich. It's cooking right there.
Peanut butter and cheese.
Peanut butter and cheese.
Yum. Yum.
Well, it's been a good walk so far. I've seen 5 deer on this walk, 4 of them super close. I decided to leave Dad's stand and go over to the other side of the creek and come out through the game lands, and now I'm walking out through this bottom back to them, see if anything's laying here. But everything seems to be laying. I dang near stepped on those last 3. They weren't more than 20 yards ahead of me. It was sure neat. They just stood up and just looked at each other, looked at me, stood there for about 5 minutes, and then they took off running. And so far it's turned out to be a pretty good day. I don't know if Dad's seen any more, but we'll find out soon. Well, good morning. It is day 7. We're out here in some pretty heavy snow. I got Dad down in Phil's stand. I just left him. We weren't sure how much gas is left in his tank. So I decided I was going to start walking now so that we can do a couple of the walks that he wants me to do today. So right now I'm heading up over the hill on the ridge road that you just saw. There was one deer out there, about 7,500 yards from me. Oh, there, just crossed the road. One doe out there all by herself, heading down into the clear cut towards Dad. But yeah, we're heading up the ridge road right now. Gonna go out through this piece called Drive-By. Deer love to bed down in that area. And then I'm gonna drop down over and do Outback and Point Rock. And then we're gonna cross the creek so that Dad can go up to his spot in the pines on the other side, and I go through the clear cut that's on the other side, and where he has shot 2 bucks in the last 4 years. So that's the game plan. Hopefully we get it done today because this is my last day. And man, the snow is tough to walk in. I just walked through a piece and snow was all the way up to my hips. But yeah, I think the deer are going to be moving today. It's not windy. Snow's coming down pretty good, but they haven't moved for 2 days, so they're definitely going to be out and about, walking around and hopefully feeding, and we can get them out of their beds and pushed over to Dad. That's the game plan. And I made it to Point Rock. Walked all around Outback. I put out 5 deer. I had 2 up on top. I had 3 down here in the swamp. Now I'm just sitting here on a log waiting for Dad to get out to the ridge road where he's gonna sit right on the ridge line so that I can finish walking this piece out through here.